point of view, the design, the drawing, even the coats are almost the same. They really have not changed much in 100 years. The size of the doors are 32 inches wide. Most of your houses today are still built with 32-inch doors. So a lot of what we see happening here is still the trend.
Okay.
Now, why is this neighborhood right here compared to the shipyard? Does anybody know? The shipyard's about 2.5 miles that way. Basically, they want to bring to them the garden city concept. So basically, they're trying to take people and give them a nice place to live. Because a happy worker is going to do a better job.
Yeah.
At least that's the theory of it. So somewhere around here, I'll just redraw it again. So the idea of a garden city is you have your industrial center, your workplace. This is where everyone's working in the city. Now that's sort of the way all cities have been up to about this movement that was happening in Europe and happens here. But they want to give the workers, so they're not in this dirty, filthy, factory-like location out here. So they're basically, the idea is that you're building these neighborhoods, these villages out here, and providing a means of transportation into the center. So basically your shipyard is there, and there's a trolley that goes down to the very end of Warwick Street. The trolley's no longer there, but the idea was the station would have been down, way down there, kind of behind the library, back where the train tracks are now. So, you know, you would have worked at the shipyard, taken the trolley for 2.5 miles to come home, and you'd be out here in the middle of the country. So it was a nice, peaceful, park-like setting. And they're elevating it even further. They're adding features to this neighborhood as they laid out this plan. All the beginning, now, this wasn't thought of as they went along. It was all master plan, which is also unique to 1918. This is the first sort of planned community. They thought of all the details now. They're getting all the features put into this thing. We have community halls, we have the churches, we have the shopping food districts, if you will, up that way. It was all thought out. And this is, this is revolutionary for this area at that time. Up to this point, it was just sort of happenstance. They build. They wanted this to turn into a nice community. Now here's the amazing thing though, this place almost does not exist today because after World War II, demand goes down for these things. People aren't able to pay the rent. They were tenants. They were not owning these houses. At one point, this place almost became basically an abandoned neighborhood. It wasn't until basically it kind of got bought up by a private and then sold off in the 30s, and now you have individual ownership. But if it wasn't for that, this place very likely to find a 100-year-old house in this area still as good looking as these houses are, rare. Most of the other houses that were built back in the day, long gone, long gone. Yeah.